Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about a concept that I learned from Ray Dalio, the famous investor and founder of Bridgewater Associates and author of the book Principles that you can actually see right there behind me. That book right here is Principles, Work and Life by Ray Dalio. I've learned a ton from him, but this is a concept that he calls the measure of wealth. And because my audience is mainly salespeople, business people, I want to actually share this with you. And I think if you're thinking about wealth, thinking about creating your future, creating your wealth, building your empire, you want to think with this concept. And I think it's something that makes a lot of sense and is actually really powerful. And I loved it when I heard it, and I wanted to make sure that I share that with you as well. Just before I get into it, make sure you smash that like button as many times as you can. Just keep smashing it. And of course, comment your thoughts below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this with somebody else who you think would get value out of this. And let's continue to pass this on and pay it forward and keep spreading this message of sales success, business success, and overall life success. So all that said, let's get right into it. The concept is as follows. The measure of wealth is measured by what you want to accomplish. So let me break that down for you. For example, Bill Gates is worth 130 billion, I think in 2021, roughly around there in that vicinity. He's obviously got more money than any person could ever spend in their entire lifetime if spending money was their full-time job. So you could argue that that is a lot of wealth. That being said, is it really? Is it a lot of wealth or money for him? No. And I'll give you the answer of why it's a no. If you go back to what I just said, that the measure of wealth is by what you want to accomplish. For what Bill Gates wants to accomplish, no money really is enough money. Him saying he wants to cure diseases off the face of the planet, he wants to do this and he wants to do that, and he wants to continue to grow Microsoft and making acquisitions of other AI companies and continuing to grow and expand and have this dominant influence over the entire planet. For what he wants to do, that isn't a lot of money. So the measure of wealth is compared to what he wants to accomplish. Now, if you're comparing that to a regular person, the average Joe on the street who just, wants to make $50K a year and live in a small little house by himself and is fine eating pizza and just being completely comfortable and living a very minimalistic life, the measure of wealth for him is by what he wants to accomplish. So maybe $50,000 a year is enough for him. It might actually be even more than enough for him based on his minimalistic lifestyle. So the measure of wealth, what you want to go for, how much money is enough money, is always dependent on what you're looking to accomplish. So that said, let's talk about how you can apply this and how this even relates to you. What you need to do, at least in my opinion, this is my advice to you, what you need to do is look at your goals, look at what you want to create, look at your future, look at the things you want to accomplish, and then attach the number to that. Attach how much wealth, how much money, what you need to generate in order to be able to accomplish these goals. And then you can measure your wealth in that way. Based on what you want to accomplish, it's going to take X amount of money to do that. And that your sales career, your business, all your actions are in the direction of generating that money so that you can actually accomplish what you want to accomplish. I loved it when I heard this concept from Ray Dalio, and I wanted to bring this concept to you because it's something that's really powerful. It makes a lot of sense because a lot of people are constantly arguing about socialism and capitalism and how much is enough money and tax the rich and the gap and the 1% and all these things. And there's value in all of that, and you can go back and forth and argue and do whatever you want to do. That's totally fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But if you just looked at it this way, that the measure of wealth is by what you want to accomplish, then it makes a lot of sense why one guy wants $100 billion and another guy wants $100,000. It really does make a lot of sense. So I want you to think with that idea, think with that concept, and of course apply that to your own life to see how you can then use this to your advantage, to implement into your lifestyle, to implement into your business, and see what you want to accomplish and measure your wealth by that. I hope you got some value out of that and you enjoyed it as much as I enjoy it. And I love to think about this concept and this topic and really anything regarding sales, business, human psychology, wealth, all these things are very fascinating. And if it comes from the investing world and people like Ray Dalio, Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett, Peter Lynch, all these people that I love to study and read and whatnot, I love to take all these concepts in, and usually I love to apply them to personal life and to sales and to business, because they're all very, multi-dimensional and very interchangeable in all the different industries. And you can, use an investing concept and use it in sales, and it usually works really well. And I love to mix these different disciplines and different studies and ideas and essentially use them to better my lifestyle as a whole. And I want to do that with you as well by sharing all of it with you here. And all that said, I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to smash that like button, comment your thoughts below. If you have any questions for me, make sure to put them below. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next video.